Welcome back, folks. This is Vexus, and this will be part 1 of Let's Play Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. So let's get the show on the road. In terms of style, just as my previous game series, I will not be doing a lot of commenting during the cutscenes and the dialogues, because first priority is that everyone can follow the story. So, I will see you at the other end of the first cutscene. Enjoy.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
"我们准备好了，旅行者，你的旅程即将开始，跟我来。"
Okay, so here we are in a fully 3D realm now, and those of you who have either played the original game or watched the video series I did, you will recognize Brian Westhouse, looking a little bit more trim and younger than he did when we first saw him, and now rendered in full anti-aliasing 3D glory. I should mention at this point that for all intents and purposes, I'm going to assume that everybody who's listening to this has played or watched the first game and is familiar with the story and the worlds. That way it saves me a lot of time in explaining various terminology and all that kind of stuff. So let's get the show on the road. In this game we have what is called the focus field, which is this thing here. And basically, since we're no longer in a classical kind of point and click game, this is how we're going to identify things that we want to look at or interact with. For example, the bed here.
The life of the llama is as hard as their beds.
It's pretty easy to assume at this point that this is what took place when Brian said that he ended up in Tibet, and we're going to see ultimately the reason why he came here in a minute. But for now, let's do a little bit more looking around here. I apologize, it's a little jerky. I have to get used to the controls. It's been a while since I've done this game.
The next time I look out a window, I won't be seeing the Himalayas.
Yeah, Yeah, he knows he's going on a very unique journey. What looks like a backpack.
Where I'm going, I won't be needing a backpack.
Bit ominous there. And the journal he was writing.
I've asked the monks to take care of my journal. Hopefully it will enlighten someone else's journey.
So I think that's everything here. So the monk wanted us to follow him, so let's do that.
Those are money wheels, imprinted with the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a blessing.
Mysterious altar of some sort. Now there's a little Easter egg, if I can catch it over here.
What were they talking about?
So that's something that I missed the first time I played this game. Is that you can overhear their conversation, and it turns out that these monks know about what is called the undreaming. And we're going to find out what... Yes. Step onto the dais. So I was saying that we're going to find out that the undreaming is actually a major player in this game, even though it's a rather enigmatic force. But listening to the monks is basically just a way of realizing that they actually know about this force, and they're involved with it somehow, although it's not really made clear. But another mystery to solve, hopefully, in as the story progresses along. So I'm gonna end this movie here, and in the next movie, Brian will initiate his mysterious journey to the other side.